Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can see, I'm not on the bike, but what I am doing, I just thought I'd explain a few changes I've made to the bike. As you can see, I've got a new license plate holder. Two reasons for this basically. With the old R&G tail tidy, I was having problems with that spray going all the back in wet weather, and also another thing, but I'd like to have sort of saddlebags or panniers on the bike for when I go away. So I've changed the license plate holder. This particular one actually came from CBR650 shop. They're based over in France. They just purely deal with Honda 650 bikes, CB and CBR650s, both the F and Rs, all sorts of accessories. Well worth a look if you've got a 650. But the main reason I've done this was basically for the panniers. Basically, I have had the panniers on, and they fit very well actually. One thing you will notice is that on the rear foot pegs, you've got this little bit here. That is part of the pannier fitting. That is the only bit that's actually visible. If I can get one of these bad boys. There's a bad boy, sw-motech, basically designed for the old sports bike. And I'll turn it round to the inside. If you bear with me a minute, you have these bars which actually slip into there. I'll show you in a minute, and that just slides into there. Unfortunately, what I've had to do, I've had to chop about an inch or so off the end. That's a rubber bung that goes in there, so don't worry about that, rough edges or anything like that. But I've had to chop about an inch off, so it clears the indicators on the bracket on the license plate. I didn't want to put the old one back on because that comes out to about here and it looks bloody awful. I'll show you what this does. You've got a quick release strap there, and I'll show you what that does in a minute when I actually fit the panniers, saddlebags I should say. So that just slides in there, make sure it clips in, and then that, take it out, just push down there. They are marked left and right. I've left the left one in for speed purposes, etc. Convenience, I should say. But that goes on there. That just slide on there to the end. I'll just do the other side. That slides on there. You've got the Velcro straps which go over your seat. Just pull them up nice and tight. Sits on there like that. You've got your quick release strap there. And all that does is just clip in nice and tight, and they don't move. So if you're not 100% happy with the Velcro on the top there, each bag's got its own handle. So you know, I'll put a bungee strap across, or a bit of string or something like that, add the security if you want. That's up to you. But I've used these a couple of times now and I've not had any problem with them. Open them up. You see I've been using them for all sorts of stuff. They are showerproof, but you do get a waterproof inner lining for them, for each one. So you can put your stuff in there. For 14 litres each. You've got an external pocket, not very big, but just to slip a couple of little bits in there. But you've got another zip here, an expansion zip, and that will open the bag out, so they say, to 21 litres. So they are a semi-rigid saddlebag. I did a lot of investigation work and so far I'm really pleased with them. The other thing is you've got these little eyes on the zip as well, so you can actually put a padlock on, so you've got security. If you wanted to, you could probably drill a hole or something there, put a loop through it or something, so you can have a lanyard with padlock and a padlock on the other side. They can't be removed without undoing a padlock. That's up to you. That's an extra bit you'll have to work out for yourself. But basically, that's it. Showing the sunshine so bright because I can't even see the screen on the back of the GoPro. But you can see they don't look too much out of place. They're basically designed for a sports bike. You see it's just touching the indicators at the back here, whereas the RNG, the indicators will be digging in roughly about there, the RNG tail tidy. So it is a big improvement. A little bit of slight modification. Now I've always sort of ummed and ahed about these sort of things, and I finally took the plunge, worked things out roughly, and yeah, it needed about ½ inch to an inch taken off those pipes, and yes, it's no problem at all. I'll be quite happy going away for a trip somewhere with those panniers on. As when I went up to Alton Park, all I had was a rucksack and a 15-litre roll bag. To take them off, all it is a reverse. And just release that, quick release. Pull that off. And that's it. Job done. In fact, I think of a lot of these things where you can actually, if I undo that, you can actually put the two handles together, so you can carry them as one. A typical motorcycle thing. One hand for your luggage, the other hand for your helmet. One other thing I will mention, you do get these straps up, they are pretty long. So what I've managed to do, you've got a little bit of Velcro there. So you can either fold it up and then put that round and tape all it up together so it's out of the way, or you can do what I've done if it's long enough. Yeah, just wrap it around the handle. Oh, I got it the right way round. No, I got it the wrong way round. Typical. And that's it. So when that's pulled tight, That's not going to be flapping around anywhere. It's not going to get tangled up in your back wheel or anything like that. So that's the modifications I've done to the bike recently. It's basically more for when I go away. So there you have it. So I'll just put them back on there. On there. Pull them up nice and tight so they don't have any movement. And we can just clip that on and do the same on the other side. And that's it, you're ready to go. I'll put the links in the description down below if anyone's interested or wants to have a look. But just say I'm pleased with it. I've not been paid anything for this, but so far, because of the lockdown and everything else, I can only sort of do a little bit of shopping or something with it. But so far, I'm pleased. It'd be nice to see what it's like when it's I've got it loaded up with clothing, etc, etc. But so far I'm happy, and they don't look too bad on the bike. And you haven't got straps and Christ knows what else, or it doesn't take a half hour with bungee straps and various other straps tying the thing on. So that's it really. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time round. Stay safe, stay healthy, cheery bye.